One of the things we get asked about Chromebooks most is, can I edit video on this thing? And for a long time, I would say, not really. But thanks to new tools that have come on the web, like CapCut's Online Video Editor, that answer is changing pretty quickly. And so today we want to actually sit down and build out an entire video for you in CapCut's Online Video Editor so you can see how powerful editing video on a Chromebook has become. So for someone like me who just needs to hop in and make a quick video here and there, I don't want a tool that's overbearing or really difficult to learn. I don't want to spend hours having to learn all the little ins and outs of a piece of software. I just need something that works, but I also needed to have enough power to accomplish the things I needed to do. And then I needed to do that very quickly and seamlessly and efficiently. So I think I'm asking a lot of online video editors, and honestly, in the past, none of them have really worked out for me, and I've just kind of given up on trying to use them until I tried the CapCut Online Video Editor. And I remember the first time I picked it up and used it, I was blown away. I made a couple videos pretty quickly, and I really enjoyed using it quite a bit. And after doing so, CapCut actually approached us and said, hey, look, we'd like you to make a video. We'd like to sponsor a video. And we thought this would be a good chance for us to not only partake in that sponsorship, but also to show you all how easy it is to make videos, like good quality videos on your Chromebook using their online editor. For today, instead of having me walk you through that and kind of dumb down the entire process, because I'm just not into all this stuff. I like good videos, I just don't really get into making good videos. And so I thought it was more appropriate to actually have Joe walk you through this. And Joe's used to making really complex videos, the stuff we make normally here, massive files with raw video. And, it takes a lot of computing power to do that. And we're not trying to say that you're going to make like movies with CapCut's Online Video Editor, but for stuff like shorts or TikTok or Reels, that kind of stuff, short form video can be done 100% now on your Chromebook with a PWA, something that is delivered to you on the web. And that just brings together all the stuff that we want to see for video editing on a Chromebook. I love this tool. I'm excited for Joe to kind of walk you through this process, and for a lot of you out there to finally try this tool that we've talked about a little bit in the past, but to finally see it in motion and to see the finished product at the end of the video.
Hey, what's up everyone? Joe here. So like Robbie said, let's dive into editing a video on your Chromebook with the CapCut Online Video Editor. This is a tool that we've been using a lot for editing social media clips, things of that nature. But I think this is a great tool for a lot of folks. I think students who are getting into video editing, want to learn how to edit video, they can do this on their Chromebooks now at school. So great tool for students. Anybody who is a creator making short form content, this is a great tool. You can do it on the web and create your short form content for shorts or for reels or for whatever. And I think that any brands out there who are making content for ads or just to post on social channels, this is a great tool that you can easily create content. So let's hop right into editing a video on the CapCut Online Video Editor on a Chromebook. So head over to CapCut.com. Let me jump out to the main page here. And once you load this up, this is just the generic landing page. If you come up here to Tools, you can click on Online Video Editor and get a landing page for the Online Video Editor here. But the great thing is that this is online. This is running here in the browser. They do have a PWA. If you come up here into your toolbar, you can see it says Install CapCut Web. And if we click that, I can actually install a PWA of the CapCut Online Video Editor. You can drag that down there on your shelf if you want to pin that. And one other way to install CapCut is through the Play Store on your Chromebook. So let's uninstall this one. This was the PWA that we installed through the browser. Uninstall, great. And let's head over to the Play Store, search for CapCut, and there it is. So click install, and once it's installed, open, and there we have it. This is still the PWA, but delivered through the Play Store. But if we want to do all of this on the web, let's head over to CapCut.com and sign in. And once you're in, this is kind of the main dashboard for the CapCut Online Video Editor, where you can get started on a project. This actually isn't the main editor. So in this one, you can go into create a new project up here in the top left. Gives you a few different templates here if you want to start a 16:9 video, 9:16 a vertical video, or if you want to create an image, they've got some image tools built in here as well. You can also hop into your recent drafts, check out your share history if you've shared out a project with someone, templates, magic tools, and then they do have spaces. You can collaborate with team members or fellow students with the Spaces tool here on CapCut. They also have some great video templates here. So if you want to make a Black Friday promo here, for example, you can do that. Click right in here, use this template, and drop in your own footage and get rocking and rolling. But if we'll click back over to the main dashboard here, let's say I want to hop right in to make a new project. So let's go to new, 9:16, because we're going to do a vertical video. I already plugged up my Pixel 8 and dragged the footage that we just shot onto this Chromebook into the downloads folder there, so you can see the clip that we're going to be using. And if we want to upload that one, we'll come over here to Project, Upload, Upload from Computer, and upload that clip. And while that's uploading, a couple other quick things here in this actual editor dashboard here, you've got your cloud storage in the top here as well. This is where if you had a workspace set up with your team, you could access those shared files. Within the project, these are just the files that you've uploaded into this project. They also have a kind of cool upload from your phone here with a QR code, or you can actually record content right here from your Chromebook or from your device using CapCut. They also have some stock video, stock photos, audio, sound beds that you can use, all of your text templates here, captions, which we'll get into here in a minute, transcript based editing here, which is pretty wild. We haven't used that a ton, but you can literally go in, delete text, and it will edit the video for you. They've got stickers here, effects, so some video effects, some edge glow, some shake, different things like that, transitions to go in between your clips, and some basic filters. But let's hop back over into the media and see if our clip has uploaded. It has. So let's grab that and drag it right down here into the timeline. You can also just double click it and it drops it straight into the timeline there. And now that we're in the actual editor, you can see how straightforward and easy to use this is. You've got a basic move tool, a hand tool, zoom, and a undo and restore back and forth here. Your export stuff is up here in the top right. We'll get to that in a minute. But down in your timeline, you can kind of browse through the clip in your timeline by just skimming here, or you can click on your timeline and go throughout the video there. And if you get to a spot in the video where you want to trim, you've got your split tool right here. You can zoom in and out on the Chromebook. It's going to be Control plus or minus. So let's zoom in a little bit here so we can actually trim up this video just a little bit. Also in the editor here, if you click on your clip down on the timeline, you'll see you get some extra features over here on the right side. Under basic, it's pretty wild here, the tools that they've built into an online video editor. You can actually do some pretty robust color adjustments here on your video right here on the web with some basic saturation, temperature, hue stuff. Over here on the HSL tab, you can get some hue and saturation lightness options for some different colors. They give you full RGB curves here. Pretty incredible for an online video editor. You can do masking, you can do some blending here, but the main thing is transform here. So if you need to scale up or rotate your video, you can actually do that right here under the transform. They also have a stabilization built in. Over here on the background tab, you can adjust your backgrounds. They've got some smart tools like removing background that are built right in as well. Your audio settings are here. Animations of the clips in and out, you can adjust right there. And then you get your speed settings. So for this clip, let's see how the intro is. We're probably gonna need to trim off just a little bit. So you hear me saying rolling here. Rolling here. Turn that up a little bit so you all can hear that. So we'll find right there where Robbie comes in, right there, and we'll click the split tool. Select that first piece that we don't need, Get rid of that. And at the end here,
for right now.
Boom, grab that. I'm just doing spacebar to start and stop. Split that, grab that one, delete it, and now, easy as that.
This is the HP X360 14.
There it is. Easy as that. We've got a video that we trimmed up. Obviously, you can get into a lot more editing with this, but for this example, I just wanted to show you a couple quick things you can do there. With these tools here, you can really get into adjusting and refining your clips. But for today, I just wanted to show you a few of these basics. Also, as you click into the clip, you do get a few other options up here. You can actually reverse a clip. You can crop it right here. They do a mirror option and a few others here. But for right now, we've got this clip that I think is pretty much ready to go. The color balance is a little off on this right here at the beginning. And I wonder if the whole clip is like that. Yeah, I locked the white balance on this. So let's go in here, go to our color adjustment. Let's make sure we're selected on the clip. Let's go temperature down. You can see that adjustment as I'm going way up, making it super warm or very blue. We're gonna take it down just a smidge. Let's just go -5 on temperature there.
So this is the HP X360.
Great, I love that.
After the fact that.
All right, audio sounds pretty good. Let's click in here and just maybe boost it just a little bit. Let's just maybe go up 2 decibels or so.
So this is the HP X360
Yeah.
14C Chromebook, not Chromebook Plus, that we just reviewed.
Yeah, that sounds great. So there we have it. We've trimmed it, we've adjusted the white balance, and we've adjusted our audio right here on a Chromebook in the browser. And again, there's all sorts of tools in here. I've played around a little bit with the removing background. It seems to work just fine. And there's all sorts of tools in here. You can do all sorts of transitions and filters. But for today's example, that's how we're going to leave this clip. And actually for us, we try to keep our social media videos pretty straightforward. But let's get into some captions. So I'll go up here on the top left in my preview area and click the TikTok preview. So I can actually see where my buttons are going to hit on the video after we upload it. And I can use that to adjust the size of my captions. And one of the awesome tools that is built into the CapCut Online Video Editor is auto captions. So if you go over there on the left side and click captions and then click auto captions, it's going to ask you if you want to generate them in English or whatever language you prefer for your content. We're going to go English and click generate. And as it loads in here, you can see it took all of the spoken audio in this video and made captions for us. This is a huge time saver for anybody who's ever done captions manually. It is not a fun process. And this is just a huge time saver and an easy way to create captions for your content. So I'll actually go through and clean these up here in a minute before we export this and upload it. But you can tell it is taken all of the audio, broken it up over here on the left side, and made auto captions for this video for us. You can see the captions are a little lower on the video than what we want, and it actually got the, whenever I said rolling, right there at the beginning. So we're actually just we're gonna zoom in a little bit on that, and we're gonna grab that caption and delete it.
So this is the
And there we have Robbie getting started. This caption is sitting a little too low, so we're gonna pull it up. I really like these colored background captions. I think they pop nicely. Let's roll with that. I'm actually gonna squeeze this in just a little bit, make it a little smaller. And you can see here, as I make that change on my preset, it's gonna apply that to all of my clips. And if we wanna go in here and change maybe the background color on our caption, we can click into basic and change that background color right there. You can change the font, the size, you can make it bold. You get all of your regular text options here. They also have some, if you want to refine your position or scale here, you can also do that. Maybe even do a rotation on one of them. So you can really fine tune your captions here and get them exactly the way that you want. So one other option that you might have noticed over here on the right side is text to speech. So if you had a video clip and had some text on it and you want that text to be read aloud, you can actually do that. So let's grab a random stock video. I'll just double click that, throw it at the end. And there's our kitten. We'll throw some text over it and I'll click on text. Let's go add heading. And we'll just have this say, Chrome OS is the best. And you can, as I'm doing this, you can also see some of these very awesome text features that they have just built right in here. And so now we've got our text on the screen here, and let's just go over to text to speech. And let's go with Jesse, one of probably the more common voices you've heard if you've watched TikTok.
Chrome OS the best.
Chrome OS.
Chrome OS the best.
So she needs a little adjustment there. Let's go with Chromebooks are the best. We'll actually go down here and delete that audio, and then we'll go back and let's throw Jesse back on there.
Chromebooks are the best.
Perfect. So if you want to add some spoken word to your video that doesn't have any, you can do that pretty easily with that text-to-speech feature. Okay, so let's delete that and get back to editing our video. So like I said, I would go through and clean up these captions. I'll do that here in a moment before we actually export this and get it uploaded.
23. This one's probably the
It's pretty close though. I mean, you can see these aren't too far off. Something there, X360 14. See, it got a little off on that, but I can go through and clean all of this up and get this video ready to export. And when I am ready to export, I'll go up here. It's asking me to leave the floating panel open. Yes, sure. So we'll go up here to export, and it's going to ask us where we want to export this. You can share it directly to TikTok, Ads Manager, YouTube Shorts, all of these. I just want to download it, so I'm going to click on the download at the bottom. We're going to call this HPX360 non-branded. Get rid of this file name here at the beginning. And then you can see we've got a few options for our resolution. Let's go 1080 on this one. It's going to give us some export quality settings here. Let's go with our highest quality and 30 frames per second as our frame rate there. As we click export, it's going to take all of that we've edited, all of our captions, export it, and we'll have a video ready to upload. And while that's working, there's one other quick thing I wanted to show you. They also have a ChatGPT plugin. So you can actually generate video from ChatGPT by just prompting with text. So let's hop over and I'll just show you some of that real quick. So once you're in ChatGPT, you'll head over to ChatGPT 4 and install the CapCut plugin. Make sure that you have plugins turned on and go into the plugin store and install the CapCut plugin. And now you can ask and prompt ChatGPT to create video content for you. And if you have ad copy or if you have a script and you want ChatGPT to create video for you, it will do that. So let's go over here and ask, can you create a video for me comparing Chromebooks and MacBooks? And let's see what it generates for us. Okay, your video comparing Chromebooks and MacBooks has been created. Let's click the view video and see what ChatGPT created for us with just that very simple prompt. And obviously you can create much more elaborate prompts and be much more specific with the video that you want ChatGPT and CapCut to create for you. But let's see what they got here for us.
Debate between Chromebooks and MacBooks.
Okay.
It's a hot topic. Chromebooks, known for their affordability and cloud-based.
Okay, so script appears to be pretty good. These stock photos are not great. You can tell over here it's importing all of those into this project. It's also going to import those into your cloud account. Just FYI, that will take up storage in your cloud account. They give you a certain amount for free, and then you can buy more storage. But if you notice that you're running low on storage, that could be why. If you use a template or you create video with ChatGPT, it's going to count towards your storage. So let's go back in here and just see what we got.
Cloud-based.
Yeah, so it's done it created a sound bed for us. It has a sound bed on the video. It has text with text to speech created already and some stock photos. These stock photos are not great. As you could tell, you would probably need to go in here and make some adjustments to those, but the script appears to be okay. You could use this as a starting point if you're working on a project. So yeah, this is something that is fairly new from CapCut, and just wanted to show that to you there. This could be a great starting point for a project. You could just have ChatGPT create your text and your text to speech for you, so you don't have to do that. But yeah, this is something kind of new that they, you could use this as a starting point. You could go in here and adjust this. But let's hop back over to our project and see if it's done exporting, and it appears to be. Okay, let's click download on that. I can already tell there that this export, I'd actually done one of their export a minute ago. You can see here, this export is 88.9 megabytes compared to the 153 megabytes of the original file. So it's actually a little smaller. So let's hop in and watch our video that we just edited on a Chromebook.
Chromebook, not Chromebook Plus.
We made some color adjustments. We adjusted audio. We added captions. Trimmed this video up. All on a Chromebook. And this is just a very simple example. I'm actually going to go in and make some tweaks to those captions and get this video exported and uploaded. So you could go into CapCut and do a lot more. This is just a very straightforward example, but for our social media stuff, this is kind of the format that we roll with, and that's kind of what I do anytime I edit our short form content. It's pretty straightforward, and CapCut is the perfect tool for that. So if you're interested in getting started and editing video on your Chromebook, there's a link down in the description, or you can just head over to CapCut.com and click on that online video editor. But that's it for this one. If you all like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Go down there and click subscribe, and make sure to ring the notification bell if you want to get an alert whenever we make future videos kind of like this one, or Chromebook reviews or Chromebook unboxings in the future. But that's it for this one. We will catch you all in the next video. See you.